Hello, my name is Abby Radke. I am currently a senior at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, studying international business with a concentration in marketing, and I also have completed my Chinese studies minor. Though I've never been to China, their culture and language is very interesting to me, and I am intrigued to learn more. So I was happy to complete the online course through Tianjin Foreign Studies University on the introduction to business culture in China. The main thing I'm going to be talking about in this video will be the KFC and McDonald's going into China and how that worked out for them. So the biggest thing I noticed that I want to talk about is how important it is to understand market research and utilize market research before entering a new market. There are many factors to consider, origin of culture being one of them, as well as external factors, internal factors, controllable factors, uncontrollable factors, and there's many tools that can be utilized to help with this process, such as the PESTLE analysis, which stands for political, economical, social, environmental, legal, as well as the SWOT analysis, which can go over the company's specific strengths, weaknesses, and some threats and opportunities when entering the new market. One thing that I think would be applicable in this case is globalization, which is to think globally but act locally. That will be the key to success in this scenario, in my opinion. So now looking a little bit more into the advantages of McDonald's and their story. So they did have a lot of success starting in America and redesigning the fast food process and having people do steps at a time just to make it very quick, efficient, convenient, and basically invent fast food to become what it is today. Their golden arches are recognized around the world, and they also operate in many businesses, or they'll operate many businesses in many countries, and they do try to cater. But however, in the Chinese market, they did try to cater, but they weren't exactly able to get the exact preferences right. And what I think was their mistake is management without international experience. There needs to be people in place that understand Chinese culture and understand what the factors are and what will be successful versus what won't be successful. So there was some disadvantages with their standardization practice. Though it is cheaper, it can make you lose money in the long run if you aren't adapting to what your consumers' tastes are. They were able, however, to create a brand personality and a brand image through Ronald McDonald and target children, which also led to adults purchasing there, which was a very successful thing in the United States, but they did enter very foreign, and Chinese did not understand what a hamburger was, so it was very foreign, and the slogan didn't quite translate over, and it was very individualistic and not very collectivist like the whole society is over there. So that was a major disadvantage for them. But looking at KFC, I think they were able to manage the consumer preferences and even like specialize in different regions of China, not just in the country, but in the different regions, as they do prefer different cuisines in different places, which is a very integral part of why they are so successful. They also have the slogan, well, finger licking good, which doesn't necessarily translate over, but the icon compared to the golden arches did resonate with Chinese families more than the Golden Archers, because they do value their elders. They do put a lot of respect on their elders, which is very important to them, and it was just kind of a friendly face. And they also were able to adapt to the consumer preferences of breakfast and what they like to eat for breakfast, as well as make the stores bigger for those who weren't as used to fast food and like to go in and sit with their family and enjoy chicken, as well as just chicken overall was just a little bit more preferred. And they were able to mimic a lot of the cuisines, such as the roasted duck, and just changing out the roasted duck for chicken. And they also let their consumers purchase soy milk or roasted donuts. So what I think they can do to grow even bigger would be to continue their market research and continue to understand Chinese consumers' preferences, and I think they will grow and continue to outbeat McDonald's in this market. Thank you.